That's full speed right there. But them rudders are very, very effective on this. Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at Dave on Park Aero Models Club. Alright, very, very windy, but pretty much down the runway. We're going to take up the OV-10 Bronco, basically an A10 with wings. So, as James at Motion RC likes to call it. Alright, do not need, make sure your hatch is down because it has a short pin. Got two 4500 4S's in there because it takes two batteries, timer set for 7 minutes, and in my high rates. Right, left, right, left. Now, rudders are very, very effective on this. I don't remember if I've got, okay, I don't have reverse thrust, okay. This one came out before they started including reverse thrust. All right. Don't have a nose wheel gyro because I don't have an open channel for it. That's okay, that big wide stance on this plane, you don't necessarily need it. But she's just a big workhorse, reconnaissance, light attack aircraft. 7 minutes, don't need flaps today. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Alrighty, here we go. And I don't have the ordnance on. I don't think I've only flown this one time the ordnance. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's full speed right there. But them rudders are very, very effective on this. Doesn't have much in the way of a roll rate. I mean, that's pretty much it right there.
Now, see those clouds out there? A lot of thermal activity into them. These are starting to break up. See the flat bottoms?
Time remaining 6 minutes.
Thermal activity is into it, and as soon as it gets up, as you know, increase altitude, the temperature goes down.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to land this thing.
Gear down.
That's what you're looking for in a glider.
All right. Maybe this time I'll be able to land and keep her on a runway. That'd be nice. All right. Good flying plane, but boy is it windy today. All right. Don't need flaps, that's for sure.
Gear up. Time remaining 5 minutes.
Yeah, wind is definitely having its way with it today. Get a nice low pass here. I'm curious if it'll snap roll. No. It won't snap roll. I didn't think it would. I figure I'd give it a shot though. Wonder if it'll give me a stall turn though. Ah, a little bit. Didn't quite get it.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right. Little risky biscuits there. This is where the secret, you gotta know your airplane, know what it's gonna do, know its roll rate, know where it stalls. Because you're outside the aircraft, you're not inside. You don't feel what the plane's doing, you have to see what the plane's doing.
Gear down.
Physics are the same, whether the plane is 1 foot wingspan or a 500 foot wingspan, it's still the same physics. All right. A little hot there. I'm gonna go around.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
If you don't like it, go around. Remember, trying to save your pride often equals a crashed plane. I'd rather run off the runway or miss the runway and save my plane than try to get the perfect landing for my pride. Because your pride will not pay for that new plane. Alright, this thing is really good on the gas, really good on the battery. We still got 2.5 minutes. Let's fly a little bit more and we'll check both batteries. Remember, it takes 2. I've actually got the 2, probably the largest batteries you're going to put in here. They're 4500s each. So, alright. If it was a calmer day, I would only need half the runway to land in, but having to bring her in hot, have a little more control over. That AS3X is earning its pay today.
2 minutes.
A little glamour run there. Glamour pass.
Gear down.
Alright, we're actually going to go ahead and land it. If you look at them clouds, they are moving. They are moving. Never once have I used my flaps yet today. Too windy. All right. You know what we could do real quick? We got enough juice. Let's do a grass hop real quick. It's got them big wide stance. They sit pretty high off the ground. If you got a less than questionable runway. Now this I will use takeoff flaps to get up off, because that's hard on the retracts. There.
Flaps up.
Now let's land it in the grass.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Time to land anyways. Alright. Now this time I'm trying not to stay on the runway. Watch me get on the runway this time. There we go. Alright, grass hops also. Okay. Alright, let's go over our rates. The The rates I just flew in, high rates, 100% throws, 30% expo on the ailerons. Elevator, the same, 100%, 30% expo. Rudder, 80%, but with 50% expo. Them rudders are really big and have a lot of, they're very effective. You don't need much in the way of rudder. Okay. Now, flaps up are a negative 100%. Takeoff flaps are negative 50 with a 10% down elevator mix, and landing is a positive 50 with a 25% down elevator mix. Not that I needed flaps today, I didn't even use them. It's just way too much wind. I'll let the wind be my flap and slow me down. All right, forward programming.
Motor off.
Gains are set at one-time gains. Gains I just flew in. Let me capture them. 23, 23, and 23, all on roll, pitch, and yaw. That seemed to work out pretty good. Priority, all at 120 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with heading. Stop lock, all at 40 on roll, pitch, and yaw. And gain sensitivity is at one-time gains. All right, let's check our batteries and go over CG. We had 35 seconds left on a 7-minute timer. Gabriel, if you'll come here, we'll show them the battery placement. All right, remember this pin, you got to make sure it's engaged because it can easily come undone in flight. The vibration and the fuselage will actually stretch sometimes, especially when you land. I've lost my hatch a couple of times. But that's two 4500s slapped all the way forward, okay? Let me check, got two of them, so let's check them both. I'm going to say they're probably going to be about 20 to 30% each, which is a good storage rate. 41%, a little bit better than I thought. And 49%. Okay, so let's check the cell. 38, 38, 38, 38. Okay, and this one. 38, 38, 38, 38. All right, there you go. Now that's where we got the battery. AR631 back there. Let me go over CG. I don't remember if CG is actually on the wing or not. Yes, it is. Okay, it's right there. It's actually embossed on the wing right there. You can feel it. So I'll put my fingers right on those CG marks, and as you can see, even in the wind, she's perfectly level, and that's great for this plane, perfectly level. All right, well there you go, folks. That is the OV-10 Bronco. FLIGHTLINE model. Motion RC is the one that sells it. And folks, thank you so much for watching. Gabriel, thank you for filming. God bless y'all, and don't forget, Faith, family, and friends, and then OV-10 Broncos. Bye-bye.